terms of the acceptance from the alright. As someone who has been around forever with Inner Circle, from the ground coming up, you have seen where Inner Circle is more famous abroad than they are locally in the island.
Very true.
Yes. Inner Circle is more successful overseas, internationally, not only in America.
Well,
overseas in
general. You want to know something? In a way, I'll put it this way. This is a beginning of history lesson still.
And this is what I like. No, I want the history. This is what I want. This is what the listeners want. We want the history.
Because you have to remember.
Yes.
There was a time in the 70s when Inner Circle was more popular in Jamaica than Bob Marley.
Oh yes, I read about that. Alright, I'm gonna tell you this. Another band that I ever sit down with, which was Third World. I was talking to Richie, and Richie told me that at the time Jimmy Cliff was making a whole lot of noise, Inner Circle was making a whole lot of noise, and Bob wasn't that popular as he was.
That's true.
And these were the people who catch the ears of Chris Blackwell first.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no to that, because I was fortunate enough to be there along with Bob Marley at that time also. So
yeah,
you know, the Wailers was the first group.
Yeah.
That the first band, I should say, that Island Records took on.
Well, because they had Jimmy Cliff first.
Yes, but Jimmy Cliff was a
single
artist.
Okay.
Touter Harvey was a vocal group.
Right.
The Wailers was the first band. That's why I use the term band or group.
Okay.
So to speak. Right? So the Wailers was actually the first group.
Yes.
And they took, the second one was actually Third World.
Yeah.
Then Inner Circle.
Okay.
Actually in that order.
Yes.
Now, the point is, at that point, everybody in Jamaica, Bob Marley wasn't even residing in Jamaica at the time because he was busy traveling abroad. And we had Jacob Miller, he was there every day. Playing football and driving up and down and making all kind of noise.
Right.
So eventually, Jacob Miller, the people's singer, is that we say that?
It's the people.
It's the people say that.
But that's when Jamaica embrace Inner Circle.
Right.
And if Inner Circle, I'm being honest with you, if Inner Circle weren't making noise then, they couldn't have been recognized overseas. Because overseas people recognize you when them say, hey, look, this band in Jamaica create noise now, we need to get them here.
Right.
So you guys were making a whole lot of noise then. And then get that huge, take advantage of the opportunity when you come overseas. Make those hits and selling units crazy. Then now, it's like what the Jamaican people see is like, for example, them say, boy, them throw stone behind them, so to speak. Because it was years before they could get I'm not talking about an appearance, an Inner Circle in concert. It was a minute before they could actually.
Well, that is true. Even here in America, it happened that way. Even here, believe it or not, this is the biggest market in the world.
America.
And even at the heights of our career when things was going well, we went to Europe, Asia, South America, more than concentrated on the North American continent.
Yes.
Because we were doing fairly well in these other markets.
Right.
And like every young artist, figure, look at two sides of the car and say, wait, why? You mentioned it. But then again,
on a business perspective, it was a business decision.
Right.
It was a business decision. I have to make that. But know that you guys have, I can honestly say that if I have a 4-year-old now can say Inner Circle, that means Inner Circle is of this time too as well. So therefore, when we are in Jamaica, we'll go to Reggae Salute, we'll go to Salute to the East. We can actually project and see on the lineup Inner Circle.
Funniest thing again, what you say, coming back to part of your interview that I heard of you.
Yeah.
The audience around the world is looking for the music, reggae music of the 70s.
Yes.
Reggae music of the 70s is still the strongest vibe that is being, we call, absorbed
Yes.
by the world audience. Why is it that, I mean, that Bob Marley's, I just said, market share is still the great? Because that's what people like. Yes, he was heavily promoted, more so than anybody else. But it's the type of music that he plays.
Right.
Now, what is being played in Jamaica nowadays? I don't want to disrespect anybody.
No, because it's our own music, just the same.
Yeah, but
yes.
but there's no, it's here today, gone tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't see 10 years down the line somebody going to take up some of these songs and play them.
No. Even though on the song last week, we don't hear about this week. That's it. But the stamina, the longevity of the music then, it's different now. That's why, one of the reasons why I was saying to my brother just now is that if they could take a page from the forefathers, such as the Jimmy Cliff, the Third World, the Inner Circle, Steve Pulse, and say, alright, how you guys used to do it back then, and capitalize on that, hard on that, I think the music would be so great today. It's beyond imagination.
Yeah, you're right. But again, keeping with the same train of thought we're thinking about. You talk about gentlemen.
Yes.
Albert Rossi.
Yeah.
Look at what these guys are playing. What are they playing? They're playing the reggae music, the style of reggae music that was made popular in the 70s.
Right.
That is what the people want to hear. Now, if all Jamaican people can take a step back, I mean the musicians in Jamaica and the audience, take a step back and look and see what's going on in the world.
Right.
And learn from that,
What do you have to say about these guys who are actually following the same pattern? Guys like a band called Bonafide, a band called C Sharp.
C Sharp, I'm aware of. Good band.
These guys who are the Morgan heritage.
Yeah.
They are young cats too.
Right.
What do you have to say about they following the authentic trend?
That's
It's
good.
longevity
That's
for
good.
those ones,
That's
if you ask
good.
me. But
That
the thing
is
about
good.
it, do you think that is because of, for a promoter to book a band, it costs more than to book a solo act?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but you want to hear something? The audience prefer the band.
Yes.
The audience like live music.
Nothing like live
And they're
music.
willing to pay, I believe in most cases, the audience is willing to pay the cost for the live